Hello, Retroburn here, part 12 of our Let's Play Doom, and this is a codex episode where we read all the entries that we have unlocked in part 11. So there will be no action in this one, just reading. So if you've been following my channel, you know that I have divided this Let's Play into two components. One is made up of the action sequences, and the other is made up of these episodes like this one, codex entries, where we read all the lore, the storyish bits that we have unlocked in previous episodes. So here we go. So I made it this way so that people who don't care much for the lore can just skip these codex entries, while those who are more interested in the lore can also view this. So in this way, we won't bore those who are just in for the action. They won't get interrupted by us reading these entries. Pressing space to continue, and what do we have? We've got lots, I think. UAC, we've read that one already. So the Argent Energy Tower. It completed in 2027 based off a prototype developed by Samuel Hayden's research team. The Argent Tower, also known as the Argent Inductor, is the UAC's crowning achievement. This unparalleled piece of technology is born of the synergy achieved when radical forward-thinking UAC science is charged with the raw power of Argent plasma. Unprecedented in scale, the tower's primary purpose is to harness Argent plasma from the fracture, convert it to usable Argent energy, and beam Argent packages to Earth's GEDM, Global Energy Distribution Matrix. It is based off of Ghost Cannon designs, first prototype in the late 20th century, although details regarding the inner workings of the tower are a closely guarded secret. The concept of using a Ghost Cannon design to launch energy packets had not even been theorized prior to the discovery of the fracture, but the technology developed at a miraculous rate soon after. The phenomenal growth of this new tech has led to some speculation that the Argent Tower is actually based off of a design discovered in the artifacts that were found dispersed around the site of the fracture. So it's one giant Ghost Cannon, huh? So it spews out energy packages. The Delta V jump boots, first developed on the Phobos outpost to facilitate extremely fast navigation through microgravity. Delta V jump boots are now used at all cargo stations, transport hubs, and maintenance depots to facilitate agile traversal with speed and ease. Excuse me, drinking water here. With the exponential growth of UAC production at the Argent facility, it became necessary to find an alternative to the overworked and overloaded ferry drones. When worn, Delta V jump boots detect myoelectric signals in the legs so that when the user begins to jump, a short burst of Argent energy is forced through a booster nozzle on the soles of the boots, and a fully assisted jump is performed. With enough angular momentum, a second jump can sometimes be performed. Vast distances can be quickly covered when used correctly, and caution should be exercised when performing EFN maneuvers around vertical drops or overhead obstacles. So that's it for the database. Moving on to weapons, we have I think we've read this already. Yep, we did. Why is this showing an exclamation point again? Super shotgun. Yep, we already read that too. So nothing new here. I think in the last codex entry we accidentally skipped this one, so we're going to read this entry here. The Summoner, a cunning adversary, is primarily a defensive summoning unit. As the demon horde swarms the enemy, the Summoner sustains the battle by opening a rift to hell and calling forth reinforcements. To prevent being overrun by the relentless horde, the Summoner should become a primary target in any battle strategy. When directly challenged in combat, the summoner is capable of channeling hell energy into an Argent wave. Although this wave kills most humans, an occasional victim will be transformed into the possessed. Surviving an Argent wave attack is extremely unlikely, but does not appear to be random. There is evidence that the summoner selects the most resilient of combatants for induction to the army of hell. So it puzzles me why they have changed the name. In the DOS games, this is the Arkville or Arkvile. I forgot if it has one L or two L's, but it definitely was not named the summoner. So this is a new direction they're going in. But enough nitpicking. These are just names anyway. So the Mancubus. The Mancubus is a lumbering behemoth demon. A foul odor accompanies its presence, a stench that can be overwhelming if inhaled directly. Mancubi gorge at anything they can find and are not averse to eating rancid flesh. Who wrote this? Their diet rots in their digestive system, making their innards highly flammable. These foul creatures are decked in light armor when they reach maturity, but their grotesque frame soon outgrows the armor, exposing their stomach and face. Revenant. Oh, this is one of the mainstays of the Doom franchise. It's very, very iconic. Revenants are UAC military operatives that have been methodically transformed into demonic combatants through cybernetic augmentation and repeated Lazarus wave exposure. The transformation begins by attaching a multiple launch rocket battery and to each soldier of the patient, coupled to an Argent charged neural biochip implanted at the base of the cerebral cortex. The MLRB allows the Revenant to both attack its target with multiple conventional rockets and also to fire mobility boosters located under each MLRB. So yep, it can fly and it can launch rockets. Unwilling. We've read all these, I think. Artifacts. So this is the quad damage holdover from the Quake games. Once ingested, the subject effectively becomes a host for what was presumed to be the most powerful of UI Thrank's demons. What? Any weapon held by the subject is enhanced, giving it up to 4 times as much projectile force and ballistic power. Though the effects are short-lived, they can be devastating. During the initial testing phase, patient C132, a volunteer Tier 2 advocate, managed to decapitate 3 security personnel using nothing more than a pocket knife. That's awesome. Berserk, we've read this already. Also haste, tutorials, the double jump. While airborne, press space to trigger mid-air jump. You'll be able to move further or higher depending on your timing. So this is nothing new, it's just a standard double jump. Weapon modifications. So this is it for part 12. So if you like this video, guys, please like and subscribe. It would go a long way to supporting my channel. Stay cool, stay frosty.